I want to spend the rest of my life with you, you know? And I don't feel like I'm rushing it. I feel like it's natural. So, I mean, honestly. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Yo, whoa.
Are you serious? Oh.
Nicole, I love you deeply, man. I actually flew to California. We met up, and we've kind of been inseparable since then. And to be honest,
literally, it was like a day or two.
Like 2-3 days, maybe.
Yeah, he was serious. He was like, "I need to come see you." Like,
Oh my
ASAP.
God.
I was like, "Okay, come see me then."
Like you initially had said, you were a little iffy about the kids thing. So, have you dated someone in the past with kids that made you have that thought process, or like what?
Actually, never. I've never dated anyone with kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
Well, he's talented, so it was nothing for me. I love seeing him on stage.
I want to express this, like, how serious I took the show as far as, like, being open to love. That's what the name of the show is, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like I wouldn't come on there to play any games. I did the work on myself. I met Khe. I felt like she did the work on herself as
Yeah, let's go, okay, go. Yeah, she wanna make me her wife, but I don't wanna be her wife, okay. Slide by in the motherfucking range, I do the dash in the vintage, yeah. YouTube, what is good with y'all? I'm back again with another Pop the Balloon reaction video. Today we're reacting to the Mike and Khe catch-up video. Let me know down in the comments what you think about this video. Let me know what else I should be reacting to. 98% of y'all not subscribed, so if you fuck with the video, then tap in and subscribe. Make sure you like the video and check out my playlist to see my other Balloon Pop reaction videos. Without further ado, let's get right into it.
with Khe and Mike. Welcome, guys. How are we feeling?
Good. Thank you for
Feeling good.
having us.
Of course, of course. So we had the both of you on episode 12 of Pop the Balloon or Find Love, where you ended up matching. Perfect. So is it a yes for you for her?
So yes.
Okay. And is it a yes for you for him?
Yes.
Okay, we got a match. I'll go ahead and take this mic and you guys can go on off. Oh, everybody holding hands. So we saw on the show, we got to know a little bit about you guys. You know, you told us little tidbits here and there, but let's know a little bit more. Let's start with you, Mike.
Okay, I'm Mike. I'm 37 from Newark, New Jersey. I'm a father, a poet, and an actor. And I've been in and out of Arizona for a few years, and I live in Cali now. And came to the show. I like what you guys had going on, and felt like I needed to be a part of it. Sent the email, and came on, and I'm grateful for the opportunity, man. I'm grateful for the experience. So,
Okay. So I mean, like, I know you said you're a poet, actor. How did you get into that kind of stuff?
So yeah, I was always into like writing. Growing up in church, I used to memorize books of the Bible and want the longest verses and try to, remember the words because, words just always impressed me. So I used to listen to the lyrics when the songs used to come in the cassette tape and they didn't have the lyrics in the back of the CD book. So I would listen to the tape, rewind, write the lyrics down. And then that's how I just got caught up in that. And then I started doing open mics back in 2012.
Okay.
And then just it kind of grew from there. Just stay consistent with the work and started, putting myself out there. So yeah,
Okay.
I just something I'm very passionate about. So,
Nice. Very cool.
most definitely.
All right. And now, Kate, what about for yourself? Let us know a little bit.
Okay, well, my name is Khe, and I'm an artist, a singer, a dancer, an entrepreneur. I sell lip glosses and lip balms. I'm also a television producer, and I'm a lover. I'm a lover girl.
Lover girl.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I know you said you sound like you're like an entrepreneur. Like, how did you get into, I guess, let's say the lip gloss business?
Well, I've always been into like a bold lip in like the beauty industry. So I was just figuring like, you know what, let me start selling my own lip glosses.
Okay. Like, you just like YouTubed how to make it? Like, how did you?
YouTube how to make it for sure, and it was really easy and simple. And I add my own oils. I'm into oils and herbs and stuff, so I use a lot of natural ingredients. So yeah, I'm into making my own products too.
Very cool.
Yeah,
like
what other products?
Yeah.
Body oils, hair products, things like that.
Okay. I just see you glistening. Okay, girl.
Thank you. It is kind of hot in here, but yeah, thank you.
Okay. So obviously, as we saw on the show with you guys, how you even came to match.
Man, what is up with all these bald women? Like, damn, can't we at least have the barbershop? Like, y'all women want to get mad when men have like fake hair or they get hair therapy treatments or whatever, but we can't even have the barbershop. Like, come on, make it make sense. And Shorty, the eyelashes she had on in the actual episode, bro, she was finna fly away with them long ass lashes. Like, come on now.
Originally, Mike, you ended up popping your balloon.
Yes.
Tell us about that.
So I initially popped because she mentioned, I asked her, how she felt about men with kids. And then she said, she prefers men that don't have kids. And so I have 2 children.
Yeah.
I didn't let her finish, so I kind of rushed it because, the previous contestant, she popped immediately, and, I didn't want her to settle. I wanted her to get exactly what you want. The dating market is pretty broad. There's people out there that, may have what you're looking for, because I'm not the type to settle myself. But, then she made an exception, so,
Okay. I see.
got my balloon back, and here we go.
Okay. And now, Khe, I know, like you initially had said, you were a little iffy about the kids thing. So have you dated someone in the past with kids that made you have that thought process, or like what?
Actually, never. I've never dated anyone with kids.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for you, it was something like, I haven't done it. I'm not doing it now.
Exactly.
Kind of thing?
I haven't done it. I don't know what it's like. I don't know. Like, I don't know. But then his kids are older too, so it's just like that made a difference for me. For sure.
Okay. So if they were younger, it still would have been a pop. Like, leave it in pop.
I think if they were younger, it would have been harder for me to
accept. Okay. Okay, I see. So kind of to jump into, my favorite part of the segment. Since you guys matched, have you gone on a date?
Absolutely. Every day. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh my God, yes. Every day?
Every day.
Yeah, literally.
Well, we went out the first night of the
Okay.
show.
All right, before we get into this, what was I gonna say? With the whole kids thing, like, it's crazy too. Like, women always be shaming men for not letting them, like, not wanting to date women with kids. But then when a woman doesn't want to date somebody with kids, it's like, oh, respect her wishes, da da da. And like, just the way he said it, like, oh, she made an exception for me, so I got my balloon back. You think a girl would tolerate that? To be like, oh, I'm gonna make an exception for you and then get your balloon back. Oh, they would keep their balloon pop. This is what always happens on the show. And it's just like, honestly, kind of sound a little weak to me. Like, she don't really want you, then she don't really want you. But it's also, I understand it's probably different for men with kids to find somebody, because women are more skeptical of men with kids. But also, she don't even have no experience with this. She's talking about how she don't want to date nobody with kids, which she never even experienced. I could see it a little more if you actually had a bad experience with it. It would still be bringing your past trauma, but at least you've actually done it. You've never even tried it.
And the plan was to meet up with some other people from the show and go to 1111.
Okay.
We pulled up to the club, and it was kind of crowded. I kind of wanted to get to know more. That wasn't the environment to do that. And so Kay is cool enough to, like, go with the plan B. We kind of went with the flow. And just ended up having a conversation in the car and making a plan for the next day.
Okay.
We talked for a while, and we really just hit it off. Like, it was just natural, like real comfortable from the jump. And then next day, I'll let you tell her about the
let us
second
know.
experience. And all that.
Sure. Well, first I want to say that, like, I came here intentionally, like, wanting to, like, if I did match with someone, I made the time for it.
Good.
Like, I intentionally made a later flight the next day to go back to home. So I just told him, I'm free all day tomorrow. Let me know what you want to do.
Yes,
So we had
energy.
our plan. Energy. He was like, I want to see you first thing in the morning. I'm like, okay, cool. We're both morning people. So we met that morning and we got smoothies. And he took me to the river. What's the name of that river, babe?
Tempe Town Lakes. I think we went to.
Town
Check that out.
Lakes.
Just something like,
Yeah, hanging out there, talking
Right.
on the bench.
Right.
And then we went to get some food
Right.
at Chopped.
Yeah, shot.
And I love that place. I got some
You guys
good
like healthy
salads.
stuff. Y'all
Yeah.
talk about
Oh, yeah.
smoothies,
I know.
chopped.
She mentioned on the show, she's serious about eating well.
Yeah, I
Most
see
definitely.
that. I see.
And like I said, I had just finished my detox. I did like a 30-day fruit only detox.
Oh.
So I was still on my health. Well, I'm always on my health click. So
Yeah.
So that's what we did. And then after that, he dropped me off to do my interview with Driva, who's also on the show. Me and her are really cool.
Nice.
Yeah, we hung out there, and then he took me to the airport, and then that was that for our first day. It was beautiful.
Nice. Okay, and then after that first date, you went back to LA. That is right. Okay.
Yeah, I did.
How was that with the community? I know. I think we're the same time right now, right?
Yeah, it's the same time
Yeah.
zone.
So no time zone
So
difference.
she had to fly back. You know, I took her to the airport, and we made a plan. I actually already had. I'm an actor, so I was shooting in that area already. I was planning on being in town a few days, so I actually flew to California. We met up, and we've kind of been inseparable since then. You know, to be honest, just in Cali, enjoying ourselves, vibing, you know, hanging out.
So you've been in Cali this whole time?
Whole time, yeah, every day.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Let me not. All right. So once you went out to Cali, that was how soon after?
Literally, it was like a day or two.
Like 2-3 days maybe.
Yeah, he was serious. He was like, I need to come see you like,
Oh my
ASAP. I was like,
God.
okay, come see me then. That's the energy I like.
Yes.
That's why I knew he was serious.
So
About to come all
before-
the way out here?
Exactly. So before he had went out there, were you guys like FaceTiming, calling, texting? Like, how was it? Like, did you guys
Calling,
use that plan?
texting, all that. Yeah.
Texting, calling, you know.
Everything that we could do. That we,
2024,
weren't
it's
there.
easier to kind of like handle a
communicate.
long distance situation.
Yeah.
But I knew Cali's right next door anyway.
is.
But I knew my plan was California, and it worked out.
Worked out,
Definitely.
yeah. So, Mike, you went out to LA like pretty quickly, like within 3 days. Did you already have a spot out there, or how did that go about? Like, how was the living situation?
Yeah. So I'm from Newark, New Jersey, but my mom, she's actually from Riverside, California, and living in Indio, California. So I already had family in California.
Okay, that makes a little more sense, because I was like, dang, like, it was given, like, whipped, because how you finna just go out there, like, 2 days after you just met her? You met her on this show, first of all, so it's like a lot of times you don't really know as much about him, but about each other. They did go on a couple dates, so I guess that makes it a little different, but I don't know, it's just like, personally, I would have gave it a little more time to marinate. Like, of course, the girl is gonna like it when you're all over her, and you come in right to see her, and you're showing that you're interested. But me personally, I like there to be a little more equality, I guess you could say. Like, I don't want it to be all on me coming out to you. Like, I come out to you, you come out to me. I'm not out there for too long. I got to keep my balance, keep my perspective on life,
My brother, he lives in LA. So, I mean, California is where people go in my industry to, make moves and network and stuff like that.
Right.
So Cali's been my stomping ground since about 2016.
Got
so
it, okay.
her saying, LA was like, all right, that's like saying
second home.
right next door. Like, so
Okay.
it wasn't a big decision, so that's why it didn't take a lot of time. So,
Nice. Okay. Now, since you've been in LA, like, what are some things you guys have gone into? What have you guys done?
We've been to the beach. That's one of our favorite things to do. He knows I love going to the water, so he took me to the beach. My first time going to Santa Monica Beach. What else have we done? We work out together. Go to the movies, dinner, of course. Done a little bit of traveling. Went to Malibu. That was fun. We do everything together. Swimming, I don't know. Babe, what else do we do?
What else do you guys get
What else we
into?
do?
I mean, she also attended one of my shows that I've had,
Right. Yes.
Section 14. It's a play that we filmed in Palm Springs. It's about the survivors, like black and brown families who were forcibly removed from their homes, and we just kind of devised a piece to kind of express, the emotions and the seriousness of some of the secrets of Palm Springs. People think luxury resorts and stuff like that, but they have a dark past as well, dealing with racism and and just justice and treating people like human beings. and
Yeah.
stuff.
So you said that was a play?
That was a play that we filmed it was 2 weekends at the end of June. We had about 6 shows, and she was at every single show. So
Sure was. They're
she
supporting
was
my
there.
man.
She was a supporter at every single show. So that showed me a lot, man. That meant a lot to me, for her to come out and just be there for me.
Yeah.
I appreciate things like that.
Oh, and
Well, he's talented, so it was nothing for me. I love seeing him on stage.
Oh.
And, he one good thing about the show is it was like his original poem, like his original work. So it made it even more special. And he opened up the show every night.
Wow.
So I don't know. I love being there for him.
That's amazing. And
Yeah, I think that's really important. Like, at least, especially for me, like when people are supportive of like my YouTube or my music, like that's something that really means a lot to me, like from the person that I'm dating. And I think it's really good that she's not only there to support him just to be supportive as his girlfriend, but also because she believes in his talent and like has like a appreciation for what he's doing. And I think that's also really important. Like, I don't necessarily do this with my music, but it's like showing things about the world that you want to reveal, like letting people know about Palm Springs, letting them know what really went down there, and bringing history through your art, because a lot of people, they're not like history buffs. They're not just going to seek out history on their own, but if you sneak it in there with the art that they enjoy, then they're more receptive to it.
now, so now that you guys are a lot closer, in the same state now, all of that stuff, like, how's the communication been going? It sounds like you guys are doing really good.
The communication is pretty much we face to face, so we just communicate.
Period.
Like we like, I think coming on the show, we both had done the work prior to being on the show. Like
Good.
I want to express this, like how serious I took the show as far as like being open to love. That's what the name of the show is, right?
Yeah.
So I feel like I wouldn't come on there to play any games. I did the work on myself. I met Kay. I felt like she did the work on herself as well. And then so us aligning, things just kind of flow naturally,
Yeah.
Everything that we do doesn't feel forced. It doesn't feel like any pressure. It's kind of just organic. Like, she's such a dope individual, and I just appreciate having her as a friend in general. So.
Thank you, babe.
Okay, so any final thoughts from, Kay, let's start with you. What are some final thoughts, anything from your experience, for meeting Mike, whatever it may be?
Well, first of all, I just want to say thank you and your lovely husband, Mr. BM, for bringing me onto the show.
Yeah.
Even before I applied for the show, I said a quick prayer to myself. For some reason, it felt right to do. So I was just finishing watching an episode. Something was like, apply. And I said a prayer. I applied. And then couple hours later, BM called me like, hey, asking me questions, prepping me for the show, telling me like you were interested in having you. I was like, okay, God, I see what you're doing. and I had already had plans to move to California. I'm from Texas, Dallas, Texas. So it was like perfect. It's like, I'm gonna get to California, then I'll go to Arizona, I'll do the show. Like, I don't know, it was amazing.
It just worked out.
Everything is working out how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
And like he said, we did the work before we got on the show. The work to me means like getting to know myself better, fasting, doing my detoxes, lots of prayer, lots of journaling about the type of man I want, the type of husband that I want.
Yeah.
And I even shared those things with him. Like, he saw the date that I wrote everything, and like, he aligns with everything that I want in a man and a husband. So it's just been a beautiful divine journey, and I'm just grateful for the show. An opportunity. And Mike,
thank you for coming on. Like, you guys are just absolutely amazing. Okay, and like, what about for you, Mike? Any final thoughts?
That's just crazy though, the manifestation, like the power of manifestation. When you writing stuff down, when you're in touch with your like spiritual side, your religious side, how you can like tap into a power that you have that isn't logical. Like, you could bring about things into real life that you don't even really know what you're capable of. Like, you don't know what's out there, and if you're willing to make sacrifices, like, she dated somebody that she didn't want to date somebody that had kids. He has 2 kids, but she looked past that and found somebody that actually meets her qualities. And you see so many women not doing that. Like, oh, it's first impression. I don't like this and that about him. So they just ignore all the good things about him instead of being like, you know what, maybe he actually is dope. Like, maybe I'll give him a chance and see what he brings, and he'll bring something that you really wanted.
First, I'd like to start with, I have worked on a project. My cousin was killed in 2018 by law enforcement in Newark, New Jersey. So I wrote a book dedicating that to him because it means a lot. And I went through a lot. I went through a lot of a dark, I spent a lot of time in the dark, just trying to put the pieces back together from that. So the book is a big dedication that he was my best friend, literally. So there was a void there that I feel like, was missing. So I just had to do the work. And I feel like God puts people in your life for a reason when you need them the most, right? So I prayed, I set the intentions, and, on the show I said that I know what the truth is, right? And the truth is that God is love, right? And it's about loving yourself first, loving the people that he puts into your life and the people around you. And, when you know the truth, you know that God is speaking to you. And you have to kind of just follow his lead and not wait for certain things. So, sometimes, things from the outside may look like, you're moving fast, but when a man knows, he kind of knows, like, so I know for a fact that Khe was put into my life for a reason. I know that there's nobody else like you. You are an amazing friend. You are genuine. You only can pretend to be somebody for so long. But the truth eventually comes out, and you have been consistent. You have been kind. You have been sweet. I want to spend the rest of my life with you, And I don't feel like I'm rushing it. I feel like it's natural. So, honestly. Whoa.
Are you serious? Oh.
Nicole, I love you deeply, man. And we are moving at our own pace. Regardless of anybody else's opinion, you are a special woman, man. And when a man knows, he knows. And I believe from the bottom of my heart that you are my person, my best friend, the person I'm supposed to spend the rest of my life with, and just have a good time, man. We just enjoy this ride together, man. So will you do me the honor and be my wife?
Yes, of course. Oh my God.
Yo, I'm crying.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
Yo, I'm literally crying.
Yeah, this is too much for Arlette. She already too lovey-dovey. I was wondering how this episode was gonna make it another 6 minutes. Like, they were already rapping. I was like, what? How the fuck is there another 6 minutes left of this shit? But now I see, bro. I thought the other episode I was watching where he asked her to be his girlfriend on the show, I don't remember who it was. I think it was like the dude who was wearing the Gucci and the light-skinned girl, that's short, and JoJo, and I can't remember the dude's name. But this is like taking it to another level. When he said, I want to spend the rest of my life with you, I was like, I know he is not about to do this. Like, they barely known each other. Like, props to him. Good luck to you, sir. But damn, like, this is what women be wanting. And it's okay. It's okay for him to do this. He knows what he wants. He feel like she's the right person. Good for him. I'm not the judge of anybody. But to expect this out of every man is unrealistic. And I think women see this and they're like, oh, this is what I want,
Thank you.
Oh.
That's how it is.
I'm so sweaty.
Y'all.
Oh, baby.
Yeah.
Congratulations. Congratulations.
Sweating.
Oh my God.
Girl, let me sit on me. Let me sit. Oh my God. I'm like shaking. Oh my God, that's so pretty. Oh my God.
I feel the girl's hat. Oh my gosh. Oh, he going full on me. Oh, let me get out of this shot. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love you so much.
Give me a tissue.
So I just want to say that we did not expect that at all. That came out of nowhere. I was over there, recording, and I'm like, is this really happening? Like, I'm trying to adjust the cameras and everything. You just blew us all away. Everybody in the studio is absolutely speechless right now. You know, we are out of words. We cannot believe that this happened. So I want to say congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
Congratulations to you both.
Yes, sir, appreciate it. Yes, sir.
And I hope that you both listen to each other. I hope that you both work on things together. You know, put God first. And we really do wish the best for you. You know, best of luck with everything. I'm sure, you know, everybody wants to follow your journey. I mean, I want to follow your journey, so, you know, make sure you invite us to the wedding.
Hello, where's the balloon wedding? Hello.
But yeah, no, we are, yeah. This is what Pop the Balloon or Find Love with Arletta Morley is all about.
Yeah.
You know, real people coming to find real love. And, you know, moments like this, special moments like this is what it's about. So I appreciate both of you for really trying,
We
you know.
appreciate you guys, man.
Yes,
Without the
thank
show
you.
and the opportunity to even meet somebody that could be from across, you know, different states, and, you know, it's your perfect match. But having this as a platform is genuine, man. I appreciate you guys for real. You know?
Yeah,
Thank
and
you.
I do want to ask you, Mike, what made you decide that she was the one?
So without just saying, oh, when you know, you know.
Yeah.
But it kind of is that, because when you know, you just know. Like, she checks all my she checks all my boxes, so to speak. And she's just a great person, a great friend, just a great teammate, somebody I could just have a conversation with and feel like, you know, I just know, like, this is someone I'm meant to really spend a lot of time with, spend the rest of my life with. And we're supposed to just do our thing, man. So when you know, you know.
And I know that it seems like it's very fast. How do you know that you were sure about this decision?
So this proposal, you're saying the culmination of work already done, right? I was doing work on myself to become the highest version of myself. And I felt when I met Kay, she was also doing the same work. So when we
That's really important that he brings that up, because I think a lot of people that expect this type of timeline in their relationships fail to realize that they were both putting in the work to prepare themselves for this moment. And a lot of people are not ready to receive this type of thing. And they're not ready to give it either. The man sometimes is not ready to, because he needs to work on himself. He needs to figure out where he's going. They're both kind of secure and know what they want and know that they want this person to go with them through their journey that they're having. So it just goes to show that they're both actually ready. And so many people on this show, they'd be like, I want 2 years, da-da-da. And they're not even ready themselves. Like, they don't know whether the man they're choosing is ready. Like, there's so much that goes into this that people don't think
we
about.
met, it just seemed like perfect timing. So when we met, it seemed like perfect timing. And it's not about days on the calendar or time passing. It's about, you know, spiritual time spent, like really convening with God and really trying to get in tune and really tap in and, you know, just following his pace and making sure you're aligned with that. And like I said, it doesn't feel like pressure. It doesn't feel rushed. It feels natural. Like I'm a deep thinker, so I do take my time with things, and I'm not just rushing in. I'm not an emotional person like that. So this is a decision I've made that I know for sure is something that I'm supposed to do. So.
Well, I mean, we are absolutely thrilled with that. And yeah, like we said, we wish you the best of luck.
Thank you.
And we pray that everything works out for you.
Thank
yeah?
you.
Congratulations.
Yeah, we appreciate
Thank
it.
you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'll take this one.
Okay.
Well, y'all, that is our first Pop the Balloon or Find Love proposal. Okay. Ain't nobody topping that. Oh, man. Congratulations again, you guys. Thank you so much for coming on today. And everyone at home, thank you so much for tuning in.
Okay, that's it. Let me know what y'all think down below in the comments section. Let me know what else I should be reacting to. This is kind of crazy. I'm a little bit shocked to still. I heard that they had a proposal, but I didn't know who it was that did it. So it kind of caught me off guard until I heard him saying, you know, rest of my life type shit. But make sure you subscribe if you made it to the end of the video. Like the video. Check out my playlist to see my other Balloon Pop reaction videos. I'm going to get up out of here. Hope y'all have a great day. Peace.
Oh, here, let's go, okay, let's go. Yeah. She wanna make me her wife, but I don't wanna be her wife, okay. Slide by in the motherfucking range, I do the dash in a vintage, yeah.